Well, statistically speaking, most apps don't succeed in the marketplace. The distribution barriers to get into an app store are very, very low. So it's very fast experimentation. People try a lot of things. Most of those things fail. But when they do succeed, the flip side is that distribution power means they can be everywhere in the world with many millions of users all over the world. So it works both ways. Well, I would say that in the app ecosystem, both competition as well as innovation have increased dramatically year over year. So there's more and more good ideas, but there's more and more ideas of all types. So more apps do fail, but there's more successes every year as well. So to me, it's a very encouraging sign for the app ecosystem. Talking about areas in technology that are uncovered or untapped is one of the hardest questions to answer, actually, because it's normally an entrepreneur that has a gleam in their eye and a great idea has a very hard time of convincing people of how great their idea is until later, when they're already a little bit successful. So it's very hard to anticipate, I think, what the next success will be. But I would say there are definitely themes. The idea of making products more intelligent and more responsive to you, as opposed to being the same experience for everybody regardless, is certainly a theme that a lot of people, including Evernote, incorporate. And there's also a very early move to having many different types of devices beyond smartphones, watches and glasses and fitness monitors and other types of devices. The interrelationship among those devices and the apps that cross multiple devices is an unsolved problem at this stage, and it will lead to a lot of innovation. Well, I think the biggest advice I could have is there's too much advice in the world, and there's too many things to work on and too many things to think about. And when you're really early stage and you have an idea and you want to execute on it, you have to really be focused. So my first advice is don't listen to too much advice. But if you want to listen to the one little bit of advice that I would have, it's build the best product in the world for the customers that you're serving. Because the cost of product development, the cost of hosting, the cost and ease of distribution, all are much more accessible to you as an entrepreneur than they've ever been in the history of technology. And if you have the best product in the world for the audience you serve, you can have success. So get that right first before you even start to think about other advice.